Narendra Modi's two-day visit to Uzbekistan on August 29 and 30th has an extensive agenda covering multiple sectors like security and defense, trade and investment, AI and IT, education and health, among others. India's ambassador to Uzbekistan, Smita Pant, told DD India's Gautam Roy that despite connectivity issues, both nations have ambitious plans to boost relations not only in well-established sectors like pharma and education, but also in sectors of the future like critical minerals. Listen in.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is undertaking his fourth visit to Uzbekistan. The two nations have been strategic partners for almost 15 years now. And what does his visit hold this time around for furthering the friendship between India and Uzbekistan? We have India's ambassador to Uzbekistan, Smita Pant, to talk about it. Thank you for speaking to DD India. Could you tell us what's on the agenda for the PM's fourth visit to Uzbekistan?
The agenda will be very comprehensive because since he came in 2015, there has been tremendous growth in several areas of cooperation, particularly trade and investment. So I think our bilateral trade was close to 300 to 400 million US dollar. Now it has crossed 1.3 billion US dollar. Investments were close to 2 million US dollar. Now Indian investments in Uzbekistan are almost touching 1 billion. In fact, to be precise, 1.05 billion US dollar. So various institutional mechanisms have been formed, including the Joint Working Group on Counter-Terrorism, Joint Working Group on Consular Affairs. So issues are being, and also the Joint Working Group on Connectivity, because there is tremendous potential when it comes to trade and investment, but I think the stumbling block has been connectivity. So the agenda would be trade, investment, development cooperation, which is steadily expanding, cultural cooperation, because we have very strong civilization links. There are discussions over having, a feasibility study on having a preferential trade agreement. And this was decided when the two commerce ministers met in New Delhi earlier this month. I think the main challenge for us is connectivity, because we realize that both India and Uzbekistan are natural partners. We can certainly import more and we can export more. But the problem is connectivity, so those issues will be addressed.
Sounds very promising in terms of what are the possibilities where India and Uzbekistan relations are concerned, and one can only hope that these efforts, this intent bears fruit. With camera person Pramod Kumar, Gautam Roy, Tashkent, DD India.